Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy. When last we left off, we were way up here at Nar's Peak here at Zudrugund, the ancient dwarvish outpost that was built back during their travel from the Lonely Mountain and Moria until they were heading to the arid Lewin, the Blue Hills. We were about to talk to Frithgar. He was going to do his chapter 15, which was going to be a solo encounter. But before we do that, look at there, inventory maintenance, huh? Look at there, yeah. Before we do that, we had a ruddy parchment, which starts a quest, the Dwarves' Demise. This parchment appears to have been hastily scribbled upon with crude lettering. Now, we got that from... obviously, in fact, whenever I went into my little loot bag over here, I had about 6 of these in there. So apparently they were dropping off of the Dunlendings outside. Whenever we were down in that town getting the weed and nuts, this is some of the stuff that they were dropping as well. So we are going to look at it. It says, the Dwarves' Demise. You have recovered a note that reads as follows. In the western reaches, there is said to be a small dwarf home located in the mountains. It is believed that several Duvodiad has gained entrance and are encamped there. We must enter this lair and kill everyone within. The consequences will be severe if you fail. Use care as you approach the cave. A very powerful dreg moth, Gwyber, and others dwell in that vale. Do not send scouts, as lone scouts would likely become dreg fodder. Perhaps you should traverse the pass and speak with those hold refugees and warn them of the coming attack. This quest opens a number of fellowship quests as in not intended for solo play. So this one is already a small fellowship, but it's travel to the Dwarf Hall in Thor's Combe. Well, we can do that. We're in the Dwarf Hall, I believe, are we not? New quest, the Dwarves' Demise. Travel to the Dwarf Hall. I wonder, is that somewhere outside? The Dwarf Hall can be found high within a mountain pass north of the river on the northwest face of Thor's Combe. Well, that's where we are. As the note reveals a threat upon those who make their home in the heights of the mountain, you may wish to warn them. Well, let's see if we talk to Frithgar here. There you go, the Dwarves' Demise. Very good. You are quite bold to enter this hall unannounced. However, thank you for bringing this note to our attention. We will prepare the hall for unwelcome visitors. A little bit schizophrenic there, I think. Be wary as you journey into Thor's Combe, for there are quite a few dangerous creatures in these lands. Guess that's one way of sending you here, if you hadn't been already sent here with New Deed, Mysteries of the Inedwaith. Hadn't already been sent here from Wadu's sister. Was it Nola? Nona? Mysteries of the Inedwaith. Complete quest within the Inedwaith. You mean that's just opening up? 1 of 10. Good lord, we've done a lot of quests for it to only be 1 of 10. Alright, well, at least everything else that we have now will count this way. In the meantime... Whoa, there you go. You are right. It did open up a bunch, didn't it? Dangerous Quarry, which is a small fellowship. Defeat the Gwyber near the Gwyber Nest. Oh, we can definitely do all of these. I mean, these are all what level quests? Nar sends his regards. These are all level 65 small fellowship quests. They're all green to us. Defeat giants, and we're level 73. We've already defeated some Gwyber back there, so yeah. All right. So we've got a number of other quests to do here. As you see, if we get the chance to, get the opportunity to, we might pick up a few. But... we say this is not LOTRO. We are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like. But we're going to talk to Frithgar and see if we can continue along Chapter 15, An Echo of Days Past.
It'll be a few moments.
Remember, he is making our potion that we're going to go give to Nar over there. Hopefully restore his memory. So we are going to travel. It will be a few moments. Find a comfortable place to rest. It's a solo quest and cannot be completed with a fellowship. All right, we will travel now, and I will see you on the other side.
while Frithger prepares the brew that will restore the sense of our host, an ancient dwarf who has lived long and seen much, our company decides what should next be done.
All right, and there's the cauldron that he's preparing it in. The water is boiling already, and now I will add the ingredients you collected. The odor will be quite pungent, so perhaps you should speak with the rest of your friends that have come to Zudrugund while it steeps. The odor is rather unpleasant, though I find that it does clear the cobwebs away when I am feeling under the weather. So we need to talk to Coronir, to Eladan, and to Calenglad. All of y'all are in here? I only remembered seeing Coronir. It will be some time before the brew is ready. Alright, let's see if we can go find the others. Coronir, I think, was the one who was by the door as we came in. No, that's Eladan there now. Boy, all of y'all have played musical chairs, haven't you? Hello, Eladan. So many books, Gnarlo, and none of them taken when Gnar's people left him. It puzzles me. It is clear that many dwarves once lived here, but where they have gone and why is a mystery. I suspect that even Frithger's blue will not clear Gnar's mind sufficiently for him to provide us the answers we seek. Alright, let's find Coronir and Calenglad. When we came in, Coronir was that side of the door. Oh, there's Halbarad, there's Lothrindir. Oh, what shame, I've misplaced my axe. Looks like the entire Grey Company has come to camp out here. Coronir. I do not know what to make of this dwarf, Gnarlo. Where did all of his people go? Why would they leave him behind? And what could he have seen that might leave him so addled? Frithger seems to be kind-hearted, and it seems to me that Gnar would be hard-pressed to survive here for any period of time without him. But there's something not quite right about these two. All right, Coronir, let's not get judgmental about alternative lifestyles now. They're just friends. Calenglad. We are a long way from Evendom, Gnarlo. I wonder how our friends are managing in our absence. Calenglad sighs and looks suspiciously at Gnar. You mean you wonder how the Blue Lady is managing in your absence? I understand why we have taken this brief excursion into the hills, for if Nona is satisfied by what we learn here, our dealings with the Ukluth should be made much easier. But what can really learn from this dwarf? He does not seem even to notice us. Let us talk to Halbarad. My lord, why did you go in? Why did you not listen to your faithful servant? He's definitely remembering something, isn't he? I have been listening to Gnar's ramblings, Gnarlo, and have managed to piece together some of his history. I believe he was once a servant or friend of Thror, grandfather of Thorin Oakenshield, and that this was one of their homes in exile. Thror did not return to Erebor, but it seems to me he made another journey, and Gnar accompanied him. From his words, I believe they came into danger, and... Someone approaches. You, dwarf! Where is the leader of this place? I demand to speak to your chief. Bring a spare mug, Hervin. Do you mock me? Gnarlo, what is going on here? I know she talked funny. I cannot, at the moment, remember exactly how it went. Nona listens impatiently as you explain what the situation in Zudrugund seems to be. I want answers for myself. My brother was changed after he came here, and this Gnar knows why. He will tell me why, or it will go badly for him. What did you say to my brother Wadu when he came here? Wadu? Aye, he was a brave dwarf. My brother was not a dwarf! Gnar, it is ready. I have this for you. This is strong-smelling stuff, is it not? To your health. Oh, where are you? When did you arrive at my hall? Tell me what you said to my brother. Tell me what you said to Wadu. Gnar shakes his head, breathing deeply at the steam billowing out of the mug. Wadu, I know that name. We went to the Fatherlode, where rang the sounds of hundreds of Dwarfhammers, far below Zudrugund. It is curious. I remember walking with Wadu among the great turning water wheels of the old father, but I have not seen him since. He is not still down there, is he? You tell Gnar that Wadu has been slain, and his beard creases into a frown. Ah, that is a shame. He was most brave, wasn't he? I can take you to the mine if you like. I am going too, dwarf. I will go with you, Gnarlo. Okay, so we got Eladan and Nona coming with us. Are you ready to go to the mines below this hall? Very good. I am ready to show you the way. Okay, escort quest. But we've got Eladan and Nona, and I think that they will be more than up to the task to keep Gnar alive. They would definitely be able to keep themselves alive. I think we'll just have to make sure he doesn't die. Okay, Eladan. We are far beneath the earth now, Gnarlo, and a feeling has been growing on my mind for some time now. I think someone, or something, has watched us as we descended. I cannot pinpoint it, but I believe some intelligence has observed our passage from Zudrugund. Something else has made me uneasy. How much of Frithgeir's brew has Gnar already consumed, and how much remains? The dwarf has been alert for our descent, but what happens when the steaming brew has been exhausted? All right, let's follow them deeper into the mine. Ah, just the stuff. Now stop dallying and follow me. We are almost there. Come on, Nona. How far beneath the earth is this dwarf taking us? Behold, the great will of the old father. Bats! I am ready for battle. Shrieking mine bats, alright. Listen to the sound of those hammers. Keep up the work, my people. Okay, you two should be better at fighting than y'all are. These are just some bats here, you know. If I'm out fighting the great Eladan, why are none of the bats attacking Gnar? So that is the great wheel of the Fatherlode, huh? I need an area attack. That's what I need. And down goes that batch. Do we have another batch? No. Alrighty. Nona. I do not like this. Why do the bats of the cavern not attack the dwarf? Why does he walk among them without danger? Wadu came into this mine full of fear and uncertainty. What happened here that he emerged from it with courage? Courage that would lead to his death. The longer this journey takes, the more questions it poses, Gnarlo. I want to be up ground again, in the sunlight. Why, yes, the braids of your beard are particularly well done this day. He said talk to Eladan. Oh, there we go. It is the smell of the brew that has kept the bats from attacking Gnar. We should hope that it was not, for he seems to have exhausted it. A few drops may remain, but the odor is much less than it was, and he seems to be falling once more out of awareness. Illidan shakes his head. There is a gate ahead, and if I've learned anything of dwarves, it is that such a gate certainly has a lever somewhere to open it. Find the lever and return to us, Gnarlo, and we will proceed. I fear that this journey will soon end in failure, for without a guide that can speak to us in ways we understand, what can we hope to learn here? All right, find and use the lever that unlocks the gate. I think we can do that. Is it going to be there with the scraper, or are we going to have to go on this way? Nope, that's the gate. And that just plunges down into darkness. Wow, that's an impressive drop into a waterfall there. So I suppose we've got to go over here where we saw that cave claw. And yes, I'm breaking the cardinal rule of these instances. I am going to try to get up here and get through it without actually attacking anything. Because they're not actually in our way. So perhaps we'll be able to do it. Let's see, can I turn my light on? Yes, I can. That's better. They're not actually in our way, so perhaps we'll see the lever up here with these shattered mine carts. Neither of these doors actually opens anything. Come on, where's the lever? Something should be sparkling around here. And it is not. Okay. Well, let us go back down then. Whoops. Oh, that's the way we came up, isn't it? Alright, nothing there. Who builds mine cart tracks that have doors built across them? That's just silly. We didn't even do that. I built many a mine track in Minecraft, and that is not how you build them. Okay, is it further this way then? Ah, yeah, we do have further stuff, don't we? I did not notice that platform. I had not turned on my light, that's why. Let's see, lever, where's the lever? On up, on up. Tippy tippy top. Well, I hope it at least gives us an impressive view of whatever happens with the wheel and all whenever we yank it. Because it's getting rather treacherous up here. Good Lord, dwarves, could you have put it any more inaccessible than that? The lever squeals with disuse and slides into place. Wow. That opened the gate. Let's see. Shall we take the burglar's way down? Yes, we shall. Yeah, do I have to go further? Have they gone on in? Where did they go? I swear I saw them right here. Tell me y'all didn't travel on in without me. The gate stands open, but your friends are gone. Are they below? Okay, them disappearing was part of the story. I guess we were supposed to go back through the cave and then find them missing. Because as it was, we had eyes on the prize all the way through down until we hit the bottom. Alright, here we go. Illidan. I am sorry we did not wait Gnarlo, but Gnar gave a shout and ran forward when the gate opened, and we did not want to lose him. He is just ahead with Nona. Why have you brought us here, dwarf? Do you even remember? Roast mutton. Is that a dead dragon? I am sorry, Nona. He is no longer aware of us. He sees now only distant memories. But why? What was the body of this Gwyber supposed to tell me? Aye, he was a burned dwarf. I saw him face many a fearsome beast, but none so deadly as that which lived beneath the earth. Did his heart quail in his chest? No, it did not. I care not for the exploits of some ancient dwarf. Did his axe hand tremble? It did not. Nona. The wounds of this Gwyber are still fresh. It has been dead for no longer than a week. Courage rose unbidden in his veins, and he struck the beast once, twice, 3 times. These are sword wounds, not axe wounds. In his own way, I think Gnar is telling us 2 stories, not 1. I believe that a dwarf named Hervin slew a great beast beneath the mountains. But I believe, too, that your brother Wadu found his courage here in the depths and slew this great Gwyber. Wadu? Can this be true? Before I talk to her, whoa, that is a great Gwyber, isn't it? Okay. Go back over here and talk to Nona now. Keep our eyes on them in case. My brother, even after the terrible things my father said to him, and even after what I said to him, in my frustration. Nona trails off, staring at the body of the enormous Gwyber. He mastered his fear, Gnarlo, and achieved a victory that even the bravest and strongest warriors of the Ukluth could not hope to match. And now he is gone, slain by enemies who waited in hiding for him to pass. The cowards! They were nothing compared to this great beast, but they laid him low where even it could not. My Wadu. I know your road, son of Elrond. That way lies death. What did you say? Treachery, treachery and deceit. You who walk the paths of the dead, beware. How can you know these things? Answer me, Gnar. Answer me. Second from the left. That is what I heard. Aye, slightly underdone. Ah, it is hopeless, Gnarlo. Can you tell me what just happened? How can Gnar know of the errand of the Grey Company, Gnarlo? And more than that, how can he know of my father's words to my brother and me? How can he know we were considering taking the paths of the dead once we meet with Aragorn? I must tell Halbarad and the other rangers of this. I think things may have just become more complicated. Okay, we finished the instance. Echo of Days Past. We must all return to Zudrugund. I do not know what this means, but I fear for every answer we obtained in this place, we have received twice as many questions.
The road of the Grey Company has brought us already over field and under stone, but a gathering dread has settled upon me here in Enedwaith. Who is this dwarf, Gnar? How can he know where our road may take us? And I feel this question most sharply of all. Can we trust his words?
All right, we're finishing up another book, aren't we? Fixing to go into book 3 here. All right, let's talk to Frithgeir as we return to the upper halls of Zudrugund. Yep, Coronir? Yes, Coronir. Everything is back where it should be. Everyone is back in their place. It would have been easy if the Grey Company had just stayed here rather than scattered all over the Inedwaith. Alright.
Na has often said peculiar things. It is difficult to determine what he means by them.
I do not know, Gnarlo. Nar has often said peculiar things, but it is difficult sometimes to determine what he means by them. He has had an extremely long and extremely painful life, as I understand it, and only faithful Frithgeir now remains now to help him continue it. These men with you, these rangers, they seem disturbed by what Nar has said. Can you ease their minds? I fear they will do him some harm, and I cannot allow that. I think they should understand that he's just an addled old prophet, just like all of them are.
What can the dwarf have meant by that?
I am completely at a loss, Gnarlo. How can Nar have known what Elrond said to his sons before we departed Rivendell? And what does it mean that he does know it? Coronir sighs, and you realize it's become a familiar sound. He catches your look and smiles bitterly. It feels that we are mired in something we do not fully understand. We cannot afford to ignore this mystery, for it may threaten the very purpose of our journey. But what will we discover? We must take a rest in any event. We can talk this over later and hope things will be more clear. Alright, what are we going to choose? Zudrugund trousers, Zudrugund leather leggings, or Zudrugund plate leggings? Ooh, there we go. We'll pick that one for now, the leather leggings. Might, agility, vitality boost, will, fate. Yeah, that looks good. Coronir wished you to have these medium leggings, hoping they will be useful in your further adventures. Yeah, have some pants, Gnarlo. We're tired of you being the naked gnome. Have some trousers. Alright, Book 3, Chapter 1, Secrets of Zudrugund.
I do not like this.
I do not like this, Gnarlo. How has Nar come to know of our potential road? That Elrond advised his sons to remember the paths of the dead, for we may have need to walk them, was known to but a few, and all of them trustworthy. Something is not right about this. It will not be long before we must set out again. But in the time before we do, we must learn what we can about Nar's recent activities. There may be some clue in them to reveal the source of this knowledge concerning our errand. Speak to Frithgar about Nar. He proved helpful in returning his friend to clarity, short-lived though it was, and may help us again. Okay, this will be easy enough. He's just right around the corner. Why you can't walk over here and talk to himself in the same damn room?
I'm sorry he upset you. Nar means no harm.
Yes, I am sorry he upset you. Nar means no harm. Frithgeir listens as you recount Coronir's request to know of Nar's recent activities. His brow creases in thought, and he is silent for a moment. When he speaks again, his words come slowly, as if he is unsure they will be of help. A few days before Wadu the Dunlending came to Zudrugund, I noticed Nar spending a great deal of time looking through some of the bookshelves for something. I thought it odd, because he generally takes little interest in the books and records here, but he did not speak of it, and I did not ask him what drove his examination. I can tell you which sections of shelves it was, but there are a lot of books to go through. I do not know if that will be of any assistance, but you are welcome to seek a common thread if it may be of help to you and your friends. Look at the shelves to the southeast of here, around the illuminated statue. And that is where we will end it. Next time we come back, we will pull out our library card and spend our time searching through the bookshelves. But in the meantime, we are going to take a much lighter relaxation and call it an episode there. Looks like we're probably hitting about the 30-minute mark. So there we go. Another episode of LOTRO in the bag. We will see y'all next time. Thank you for coming along. Exciting little mission with Gnar there in the depths of Zudrugund. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.